Hello people, Stephen Rogers Lim here. Welcome back to my channel and video. So this is the review video for the 1/6 scale Hot Toys figure. Of course, my Hot Toys Cyborg special edition version from the Justice League movie, or Zack Snyder's Justice League movie. Now, before I really talk about the figure itself, technical parts or technical aspects of the figure and its accessories, I think I really wanted to talk about the background or history of this character or this figure, this action figure. Now, of course, before I move on, I'm doing this in natural lighting, natural sunlight in the day. I hope you enjoy this video now. So when pardon me about the dates or the years there, I really can't remember, but when the Justice League movie first came out, everyone was very excited. Hot Toys announced, or I would say teased, the members of the Justice League, Cyborg included, of course, including definitely Batman, Superman, Flash, Aquaman, and of course Wonder Woman. So unfortunately, the rest of the figures were officially announced by Hot Toys, but fans were fighting, were persuading, or were giving lots and lots of feedback or even complaints why Hot Toys never released or formally announced this Cyborg figure, even though it was teased constantly, whether through its Facebook page or in Toy Fairs, during Toy Fairs exhibitions. So I think I'm really glad, together with all the other fans and collectors out there, that finally, somehow or rather, HBO announced the release of Zack Snyder's full version of the Justice League movie, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, about 6 hours long. So I think I'm quite confident that Hot Toys then decided to finally announce the release of the Cyborg figure to coincide with the release of the 6-hour long movie of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, we really can't deny it, whether you like it or not, or whether we like it or not, but Hot Toys does base its release on popularity, or in other words, hype. So the movie was released, the Justice League movie was released quite some time back. So I thought Hot Toys never saw the need to really announce or even produce this figure. Thankfully, the full version of the Justice League movie was announced, or so-called Zack Snyder's version. So I think Hot Toys then decided to announce this figure together with the release of Zack Snyder's JL Justice League movie. So I think in the end, it's a win-win for everyone, especially the fans, the collectors. So I'm really glad to be able to buy and receive these figures, as it is now to really complete the entire Justice League. Then of course, if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, on top of Cyborg, the black suit Superman was also announced. So I got that as well. You can find the video, the unboxing, the review, the comparison video of that black suit Superman in my channel. It was done quite a while back. So there you go, this is the history of this figure. I'm just really glad that I am able to get this figure, and let's get down to the review of this beautiful figure. Alright, so let's take a look at this figure together with its accessories. Maybe I talk about the batteries first. Now, I just want to say that anything or any info you need, actually they're all found in the instructions. So from what I saw, the batteries, I mean there are battery compartments for the head here. I'm not surprised there because of the light up eyes. And then there is also a battery compartment somewhere here. Like I said, you can always refer back to the instructions. I believe this is for the light up when you insert the plasma cannons, and the flight thruster effects. So of course there are also battery compartments for this special edition included head sculpt for the light up effect of the eye here. And then of course there are also battery compartments in this plasma cannons over here, pardon me there, over here, for the light up effect here, for this one as well. So that's that for the batteries. Now for the plasma cannons, right, if you want to fix them onto the figure here, the forearms, you can actually remove the entire forearm. Just wanted to share that point with everyone. So there's actually 3 plasma cannon versions here. This 1, 2, 3, these 3 versions. They are really beautiful, excellent accessories there if you ask me, to replace the arm and the wrist. So as you can see here, there are 2, 4, 6. These are the thruster effect accessories, or the flight thruster effect accessories. Now, so where are they supposed to be placed? So as I mentioned, you can look at the instructions for greater detail, but there's a pair where you can put here on the cuff, so you need to take this attachment out. There's another one, another pair at the upper leg area below the hips, and then the third pair of where the flight thruster effects will be placed is over here at the side of the figure beneath the armpit area. So if you need more help, you can always refer to the instructions that's provided in this figure. So of course these are 2, 4 more extra hands on top of the 2 that are already on the figure itself. Then there is extra hand packs here. So if you look at the figure itself, right, you can actually see the ball bearing, or I would say the ball here, the leg pack here. So there was extra leg packs included in the 1984 Wonder Woman. So I'm just a bit surprised that it is not included for this Cyborg figure. But anyway, the hand packs, or whether it's the leg packs, I think these are accessories you wouldn't want to use because you would have otherwise damaged them. That's why you'll be using them. Now, next, I really want to talk about these accessories here. Maybe I'll talk about the shield first. Now, if you look at the shield, right, there is the hole, or the opening, or the groove here. Now, to fix the shield, you need to remove the wrist here so that it allows the shield to bend, to be posed accordingly as well. So I think that's a great feature of this shield. Now, speaking of which, right, all the accessories that I'm handling with, actually they are very light but durable. I was hoping the accessory or the figure itself to be more die cast, but nope, they are definitely not the standard or the quality of die cast Iron Man materials or accessories. So next I want to talk about this. They call it the extra arm. So where are you supposed to place this? Over here. So at first I thought, I mean, the instructions were pretty clear to remove this part from the back, but it's actually not. These 2 parts Alright, but it's actually this part. Let me show it to you. So you need to remove this part here. Then you can insert the extra hands through here like this. Like this here. Alright, so that's for the extra hands. So as I'm handling this figure, as I mentioned, okay, maybe before I talk about that, I just want to do a quick summary of the Justice League stand Cyborg. So finally we are able to complete the Justice League. So these stands are actually similar or the same with the other Justice League figures: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, if I'm not wrong. Yep. So this is a very standard, I would say it's a dynamic kind of stand. So I think you can see me posing it just now. I would rather just rest the figure on the stand than use this clamp. So this is a clamp kind of stand. So I mean, many collectors would know that, you know, if you just leave it clamp onto the figure, even though there's a so-called a layer of sponge or soft material here, but it might still damage, whether it's the figure itself at the wrist, sorry, at the waist area. If you clamp it, it might damage the figure itself or the clamp itself. So I tend not to use this clamping kind of stand in a dynamic pose. So I'd rather just rest the figure on the stand itself like this. Like this. Now I really wanted to end off this video with the review of the figure and the head sculpt specifically. So I think you can see this head sculpt is really the actor of Ray Fisher, the actor who acted as Cyborg. Alright, I mean, you can look at the details of the Cyborg figure. Is very, very detailed, very, very beautiful if you ask me. I can't be happier to own and finally complete the Justice League. So I think the problem is maybe the problem is we would expect this to be as solid or durable as die cast as an Iron Man figure, but it's so not. But if you ask me, is hard plastic, is durable enough even though it's not die cast? I think I'm pretty satisfied with the quality, the details itself of this figure. So this figure is really a must own. If you could, I would suggest really getting the special edition version. I think this alternate head sculpt is really beautiful, it's really great. I will definitely be using it. So that's that for the Cyborg figure. Beautiful, excellent figure. Member of the Justice League. A must own if you ask me. So if you can, really do get it. I don't know what are the prices now, but I don't think it's too high. Finally, I can complete the Justice League. Alright people, I have come to the end of this review video for 1/6 scale Cyborg Special Edition version. So I really can't wait to display or to pose my Cyborg with the rest of the Justice League, Batman, Superman, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, to complete the Justice League. So my next video would definitely be a comparison video for this figure together with the rest of the Justice League members. This has been Steven Rogers Slim. Thank you so much for joining me at my channel and video once again. Hope you enjoyed this review video. Take care, goodbye, and as always, don't stop collecting. See you people, take care, bye bye.